First alert weather time with nobody else than our meteorologist, Zoe Mintz, on this Sunday morning. Zoe, great to see you.
So great to be here, and especially because it's a beautiful start to our day.
No fog.
No fog out there, not a single bit of it across the Bay Area, which is not very typical for us here in June. So I'm going to take you outside, show you some beautiful shots from all across the Bay. Here in San Francisco, again, you see some boats going in the background. The sun has already risen above the horizon, a little bit of maybe some haze in the Santa Clara Valley, but I would not consider that any fog. It is not going to block the sunshine. It's not going to ruin your day at all. In fact, let's just take a look at the sunrise this morning. This is in San Francisco. You could see the Transamerica Pyramid. You could see the colors in the sky lighting up. Now the sun officially has made it above the horizon. And again, just to let you know, it's going to be a beautiful day out there. It's a chilly start to our morning because of the lack of fog and lack of cloud coverage. Mid to lower 50s, a couple of degrees below average for this time of year. But either way, it is going to be a lovely day out there, especially because the winds are not going to be nearly as big of an issue as they have been. This is our current satellite. Again, one of the few times in June that there is not a single bit of fog or cloud coverage to worry about. Temperatures this afternoon are going to be able to warm up very similar to what they did yesterday, kind of a rinse and repeat. Like those temperatures getting into the mid 80s across our inland East Bay communities, mid to upper 70s down into the Santa Clara Valley, and low 60s along the coast. It is going to be a beautiful day to head out to the beach, especially because of the sunshine and the lack of winds. And even here in San Francisco, upper 60s. Hey, we'll take it. The winds, though, again, are going to be a lot quieter this afternoon. In fact, the entirety of the Bay Area should see those wind gusts staying below 25 to 30 miles an hour, which is really nice. The only place that might see a little bit of those gustier conditions is up near Bodega Bay. You could see a 35-mile-an-hour wind gust, but again, compared to the 45-plus-mile-an-hour gusts that you've been seeing over the past several days, honestly, it is going to feel a lot nicer this afternoon. And by tomorrow, a bit of a heat up will be on the way. Notice those temperatures getting more deeper and darker in red. Mid 80s returning to the Santa Clara Valley, low 90s returning to our inland East Bay communities. But then the coast, you'll notice those upper 50s are returning, because the reason that those temperatures are warming up is because those winds are switching from the onshore to the offshore direction. So let's take a look at that, because it's pretty interesting that you can actually see the impact of a little bit of what's known as a slider storm system that's going to be moving across California. The wind gust, again, not going to be anything too substantial over the next several days, but it's the direction of the winds that's really important. Relatively calm winds, sunshine, seasonable temperatures this afternoon. But notice, like I said, that backdoor slider storm system changing the direction of the winds, coming in from that offshore direction. And that's the reason our more inland communities will be able to warm up for at least today. A bit cooler, a bit cloudier weather will be arriving by Tuesday, and then a little bit of that ping-ponging action will be going on into the upcoming work week. A little bit warmer one day, a little bit cooler the next day, kind of that back and forth, but you will be noticing more moisture, more cloud coverage that will be arriving, especially starting Tuesday and into Wednesday. But hey, we got some 90s in the forecast. We got some low 80s, upper 70s, a little bit of everything for everyone over the next 7 days. Back to you.